Hey, welcome to the channel. We are going to do something new and exciting on this channel. I'm just starting something brand new. There's so much to cover, so many things to talk about. Listen, if you love cryptocurrency, you love the idea of living in a decentralized world on the blockchain, and you like investing, learning, playing about this space. I say playing because sometimes I feel like that's all I'm doing is playing in a big technological playground. If you like that kind of thing, subscribe to this channel. This is a crypto wealth channel. I love decentralization, love to talk about cryptocurrency. I believe the greatest evolution in the blockchain, or the greatest technological evolution, is the blockchain, and the greatest use case for the blockchain is, number one, without question, as a currency, and number two, as a programmable blockchain with smart contracts. And I love focusing on projects and ideas that allow me to be able to earn passive income in this space. So if you like that as well, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, what's gonna happen? I've got a lot in store for you. You just got to, my goodness. Okay, it is Sunday. Just so you know, I don't usually put out videos on Sunday. Most often, I have a video recorded and scheduled to go out on Sunday, and I was editing a previous video that was gonna go up, and I just messed up the edits, and I thought, let me just start over. And then I just had this whole brand new idea, so I'm gonna run with it. My goodness. So the most exciting thing right now, without question, is Tron. Tron has just shot up the past couple of days. I did a couple of videos here where I was just talking about 1 and 2 minute videos where I was just watching Tron climb. You know, when I started following Tron, it was all the way down here. I want to say it was 0.013 cents, I think, at the lowest. And I didn't get in because when I buy in, there's certain ways that I always buy in after there's been a little bit of a dump. I've actually only had a chance to buy in once on Tron, and thank God I got in then, because I have it's done well yesterday. I think it hit 0.03. It got really close if it didn't. Listen, I want to give a big shout out to one of my viewers and a commenter on my channel. I was actually in church this morning. I saw he said, give me some love. And I thought, all right, you're right. Right here. Sorry, I can't say the first part of your name there. Fogel, however you go by. He was all over, man. He said, hey, just my prediction. He said, where is it at? I would have it on Binance. I don't know what he's talking about there, but he said, just my prediction, the BTT airdrop is going to conquer this for Tron. No one wants to sell, only buyers. I predict it goes to 6 to 9. And when he said that, I thought he was a little bit optimistic. I mean, I thought it had already jumped up a lot. It went from 10 to 9. I mean, I thought that was a big deal. And then it was right on the edge of jumping past Stellar. And it did eventually pass Stellar. Well, it actually made it. He said to 6. I saw it at number 7. Look, I woke up in the middle of the night. We're going to talk about this movement. So we're going to talk about part of what's causing this movement here in a moment. And I'm going to talk about the airdrop that's going on and tell you how you can participate. But before I get there, I want to tell you this. I woke up in the middle of the night with Tron on my brain because I saw it pass Stellar, and I thought, wow, that's crazy. I rolled over, pulled up CoinMarketCap. Like, that's what you should be doing in the middle of the night. But I literally, like 3 o'clock this morning, I looked, and it was like, it was just past this Litecoin, and it was like, I couldn't tell on my phone, but it was right, like 2 trillion or whatever, right on, or I'm sorry, 2 billion, right on the line with Tether. And I thought, man, is it going to pass Tether? Now, he said here it went down to number 6. It hit 6. If it did, it just touched it for a moment and come back, which is surprising. But it's back to number 8 now for now. Oh, sorry, I'll show you. It's back to number 8 right now. But as you can see, it doesn't take much price movement for it to pass Litecoin. I believe it's going to pass Litecoin. I'm starting a series. This is going to be the first video in a series. I'm calling it Tron Price Predictions, basically for 2019. And I say that people are like, what's the specific price? So I'm going to give you a specific price where I think Tron's going to go. But just know this is an investment advice. This is just my opinion based off of the growth that can take place. The reality is the price doesn't matter. What I'm more interested in is how competitive Tron is with the top 10. Like, I think more and more people are going to pay attention to Tron, and I think it's going to climb. I do think it will probably end up above Tether, but we'll just see. This is not investment advice. If you follow my advice, you might lose money. So this is an investment advice, but it's worth paying attention to. Tron is incredible. This whole series on the price prediction is basically going to be, to be honest with you, it's going to be a Tron love fest. I'm going to talk to you about all the things that Tron has going in his favor that I think that's going to ultimately cause the price to go up. And it's all the stuff that the haters of Tron The other people who love Bitcoin and love Ethereum, by the way, I love Bitcoin, I love Ethereum. Not too long ago, I did a video about being a Bitcoin maximalist. But when you talk about altcoins, I love Tron. And I got into Tron because of some other smart contract projects on Ethereum, and they were moving part of their projects to Tron. I started looking at Tron, and all of a sudden, my mind was blown. And I'm going to be talking about that in this entire series on the price prediction series for 2019, Tron Price Prediction 2019. So make certain you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. And I love to hear your input. I don't run a Discord channel, by the way. I don't run a Telegram channel. I don't really feel like I have time for that. But I do comment with all of my commenters. So don't ever hesitate to leave a comment. If I overlook a comment, is typically by accident, just so you know. But I try to comment on everybody's channel. But here's what I want to talk about. Here's what's going on. So this article over here on Medium, this is I've heard a lot of YouTubers say, this is why it's went up, this is why. But this has been in the news for a while. This isn't the only reason, I don't believe. But there's an airdrop taking place. And what that means, if you're new to cryptocurrency, it means if you own the Tron token, then you're going to get some free token some of the free token that they're launching. You will get free the BitTorrent token that they're going to launch. You will get part or some of that for free, depending on how much Tron you have. The crazy thing is, oftentimes airdrops are like one-offs. You just get this one big airdrop. And I was asking in my comments, people were talking about the airdrop. I was like, well, wait a minute, how often is it airdropping, and when is all this happening? Like, I knew it was going to happen, but I mean, I've read about it in a while. This article explains it the best, basically. BitTorrent Foundation unveils more details regarding BitTorrent airdrops for Tron holders. Take a look at this. On February 11th, so it's the 27th now, so we got a while. On February 11th, 2019, BitTorrent Foundation will initiate its first airdrop of BitTorrent or BTT to Tron TRX holders. The snapshot will be taken when Tron's block height reaches 6.6 million. Based on this snapshot, BitTorrent Foundation will initiate its first airdrop of, 10 billion, 890 million BTT, corresponding to 1.1% of total circulating supply. So there's going to be a huge supply of these. Over the next 12 months following this initial airdrop, 11.8 billion BTT will be offered to Tron holders, corresponding to 1.2% of total supply in 2020. The BitTorrent Foundation will drop 12.8 billion, corresponding to 1.3% of total circulating supply over the next 6 years. The percentage airdrop will increase by 0.1% per year, reaching 1.7 in 2025. To reward Tron long-time TRX holders, the BitTorrent Foundation also plans to airdrop an additional 99.9 billion BTT during online and offline events, corresponding to 10.1% of the total circulating supply. If you're holding TRX, you will be eligible for BTT airdrops. All official wallets relying on Tron's network and carrying TRX will be eligible for BTT airdrops, corresponding to the amount that they are holding. Stay tuned. I'm about to get to a point. I get a common question coming up. No minimum of TRX is required to qualify, so you don't have to have a minimum amount. People have asked that question. Airdrops will automatically be distributed to Tron TRX holders regardless of whether Tron or TRX are frozen. That's important. Regardless of whether they're frozen or not. So I have a video where I talk about staking Tron and to earn passive Tron. If you have Tron sitting in your wallet, you need to know how to freeze them and how to stake them to earn passive Tron, how to vote. So I'll put a video up in the card. Make sure you take a look at that video so you know how to do that. But even if they're frozen, even if you're earning passive Tron, that way they still, according to this article, it's still eligible for the airdrop. By the way, if you're buying Tron, one of the best places to buy Tron is Binance. Binance is the main exchange that I use outside of Coinbase, but to buy altcoins, I use Binance and I use other decentralized exchanges, but Binance is the main central exchange. It's the main place that I buy Tron. There's a lot of volume on Tron on Binance. I'll put a link down in the description. If you set up a Binance account with my link, you will be supporting my channel and I would greatly appreciate it, but it literally is the best place that I have found to buy Tron. These are the airdrops. So basically, these airdrops are going to be occurring March through February, meaning all year, the 11th of each month. So literally, just for holding Tron, you're going to be getting BitTorrent tokens, just for holding Tron. And it's going to go up year after year after year. Now, these BitTorrent tokens, if you want to know what BitTorrent does, by the way, here's the Binance exchange. So I would encourage you I'll click on the link below, set up an account with Binance. again, they're awesome. But aside from that, you can come to Exchange, you can go to Launchpad, and you will get to this. Is this the one? Yes. You will get to this project introduction. First of all, you're not going to be able to buy, you're not going to be able to take part in the Launchpad if you're in the US, but you will be able to buy the tokens once they come online, which will be coming online probably within the next couple of weeks for the general public. But project introduction. BitTorrent is introducing a Tron TRX 10 cryptographic token called BitTorrent to act as a general purpose mechanism for transacting in computing resources shared between BitTorrent clients and any other participating service requesters and service providers. BTT will be the unit which dominates transactions for the provision of different services in the BitTorrent ecosystem. So this is incredible. This is just incredible. Key features. Existing BitTorrent clients will implement an optional set of backward compatible protocol extensions which allow them to bid and receive bids for their bandwidth, working in tandem with cryptocurrency wallet and bidding engine. So here's what that means basically. It means that for basically participating in the BitTorrent network, you'll be able to earn BitTorrent tokens, and for those of you who do that, and if you don't know what BitTorrent is, it's a decentralized system of being able to download and upload files, like everything from movie files to I think even software files. I haven't used the BitTorrent network in a long time, but the other issue is if you are downloading or using the BitTorrent network, you can pay tokens to be able to get better bandwidth to speed up your downloads, which this is going to be done all day long. There's an incredible use case for this token. So if you want to buy, if you're into, you know, I don't get super, this is, anytime you buy into a new project, it's extremely speculative. But the potential for a project that already has a use case could be quite high. Again, not investing advice, follow my advice, you're probably gonna lose money. But it makes sense that a project, in my amateur mind, a project that already has use case. I love projects, and I'm going to be covering some more projects on this channel that have use cases already in place. Like they already have working products. Well, this product was here. They're just bringing a cryptocurrency to a working product to make the product better. This is extraordinary. This is decentralization on top of decentralization. It's phenomenal. It's basically going to create a decentralized token economy to make the BitTorrent system more efficient. I mean, it's phenomenal. And it's crazy. With all the haters out there on Tron, you got to give Justin Sun credit. I mean, the guy's all over it. This is a brilliant idea. I mean, it's brilliant. By the way, here's the selling economics. People like to look at that. People like to look at the distribution. And here's going to be the releasing of the airdrops, etc. One of the risks is because they're doing the airdrops is going to be inflation of your currency. So if it goes up, it's always a good idea to sell a little bit and take some profits, or just hodl for the long term, because the reality is at the very least, they have a use case for their token. What I like most about this token is because I'm holding Tron and I plan to be buying more Tron in the future, I'm going to be able to literally earn more BTT tokens. That's incredible. That's amazing. Because now I get to benefit from the BTT or the BitTorrent token. I get to benefit from that as well. Listen, this is incredible. If you like Tron or you find Tron fascinating, you definitely want to be in the space. Hold your tokens, freeze your tokens at the very least. Watch my video on staking the Tron tokens. Subscribe to this channel. This is one video as a part of a ongoing video, because a lot of people don't understand, why is Tron getting so much hype? Why is Tron getting so much hype? Outside the fact of the incredible marketing, it's that real use cases are being developed and it's actually working better. One of the videos I'm going to be getting out in this series is an Ethereum developer who basically has said, hey, I hated Tron when it came out until I used it, and now I love Tron. And you're not going to want to miss that video. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and find that and put it on. Hang on just one moment. Okay, here we go. Wait, before we do that, quickly, I want to, if you're looking at this and if you're a YouTuber and you're seeing this, you're like, what is this coming from? This is from the TubeBuddy extension that I use. Several YouTubers said, how have you gotten your channel to grow? Part of it is just being able to use the analytics, the metadata. If you take a look right here, these tags, like I ranked number 4 for that tag, number 16, number 12. So, I mean, I'm getting natural search traffic to my videos. And so that's TubeBuddy's been a huge help in helping me manage my channel and grow my channel. So if you're a YouTuber in this space and you're trying to figure out how to grow your channel, we need more good YouTubers with good channels. So I'll put a link down to TubeBuddy below. It'll be an affiliate link, of course, if you use TubeBuddy. They do have a free version, like a free portion, and I recommend, you know, at least start with the free, unless you're one of those people who are like, you know, you're like, no, Wealth, I ain't got time to mess with free. I'm ready to grow my channel. I'm going to blow it past your channel, whatever. Then definitely get the paid version. But I'm telling you, the free version is a great start, but the paid version, and I have the paid version is phenomenal. But with that being said, here's the video I want to talk to you about. Tron Ethereum Developers Review. Listen to what he starts out saying. I want to make sure. All right, listen to what he starts out saying.
I thought Tron was a load of garbage when I first saw it, and when I really first started digging into it when it first came into the scene, but I'll admit it, I was wrong. What is up, Hash Nation?
Okay, so I will put a link down below to hit this video. It's an incredible video. You should hear what he has to say. He started out developing on Tron, Ethereum, using the platform. He thought Tron was a knockoff for all the same reasons that everybody else is complaining about Tron, but then he started using Tron. And he noticed there is a significant difference in a delegated proof of stake version of basically the Ethereum blockchain. And he talks about that on this video, and he goes into depth on what are the things that he noticed. Now, this is from a developer's viewpoint, so ignore all the naysaying YouTubers with no experience. I'm not even a developer, but this guy, I mean, when I watched his video, I thought, see, I suspected what he was saying was correct because there's so many developers using the Tron network now. But when I heard what he said, I thought, this tells me there's going to be more developers. There's going to be many more developers coming towards the Tron network, and that's going to increase the price. By the way, I told you I would give you a price. Everybody wants a price. I'm more concerned about position. I see it hitting position number 5 before the end of the year. That's just me. Again, I could be 100% wrong. We're just having fun right now. I see it hitting 5 cents, 0.05 cents. I think it's going to hit 5 cents. We'll see if that's correct, but I think it's going to hit 5 cents before the end of the year. Really, that doesn't matter. If we hit a bull market, it could be at 5 cents and be number 10. I actually think Tron is going to be valuable enough in the ecosystem to hit number 5. I think it's going to be at least in the 5 or higher before the end of the year. We'll see if I'm right towards the end of the year. Let's stay tuned for that. And those of us that own some Tron, let's hope we're correct. But nonetheless, we're going to be getting some BTT tokens, or BT tokens, BitTorrent tokens, in that airdrop. I'm going to put this video down in the comments. Make sure that you watch it. This guy's unbelievable. Also, at the very end of this video, I'm going to put my playlist. Sorry, I want to come over here. I'm going to put my playlist for my YouTube channel and on the card for Tron that I have so far. But this is going to be the first video that I'm going to create a new playlist for the price prediction of Tron in 2019. And we're really going to be following all the reasons why Tron is going to be climbing in 2019. This is an unbelievable space, and it's exciting to be a part of it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey. Please please comment. Give me your feedback down below. Where do you think Tron is going? What is your price prediction? And can you be just as right as Vogel here, who said it was going to be hit 6? He said it in one day. We're talking about Tron is at 9. He's like, oh, it's going to hit 6. You got to understand how crazy that sounded when Tron was sitting at 9. But he was right. It hit 6. Great job. Where do you think it's going to be at by the end of the year? Is Tron a 0 or a hero? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.